Hi, everybody. Have you no shame? No, I don't. Funny you should ask. Oh, zero, man. Zero shame, man. I got my kit, man. My kit. That's my English word. Most important one is this word right there. The brakmer. Le brakmer. This is du pistolet de colle. Look at this fucking dude, man. I ask you, who said that John Derrick is dead? They were lying, little liars. I got bananas on the left, and I've got that thing on the right. What's that thing called? Okay. Oh shit, where was I? Oh damn, only minutes gone by? Alright. So anyways, yeah, I'm calling this Ninja Capitalist. Okay. That's my new series now. Ninja talk! You're gonna talk! Bondage banana! But see, I'm not talking is her thing. And she likes to not talk, and she likes, frankly, to be tied up. You know, that's why we call her, around here, we call her Bondage Banana. And then I'm going to paint her likeness here. And you can see she's so well preserved, but she's starting to show signs of, what the French would say, the French call that, get a young girlfriend. All right. Oh, the point of this ninja capitalist, no, ninja entrepreneur. Yes, ninja entrepreneur is you're gonna buy a bunch of shit, and you're gonna be like, oh fuck, you want me to put what on my motherfucking American Express? You want me to do what? Are you fucking crazy? Cables and shit. How many fucking cowbells does one fucking dude need, man? Seriously, I got a problem. Okay. Oh, so problem. Haha. That brings me to the thing. The Chinese, they say this, the Chinese, what, Mandarin, Cantonese, I don't know what. But the symbol for problem, or what's a better word than problem to substitute? Language, isn't it fun? Obstacle, let's say. Okay, obstacle. So they say that, when life gives you dilemma, you know what you do with the lemon. You squeeze the lemon. That's right. You got to squeeze the lemon to get the juice, baby. All right. So, my point. The point of this is that I went to a box store that I didn't, unbeknownst to me, it was going out of business, right? I didn't know. So I go in there, and with my fucking John Derrick glasses and everything, like a fucking prick, right? So I go in there, and oh man, I need to show this to show continuity. Hold on. Meanwhile, the cigarette has burned down 7 millimeters. Okay. Anyways, they pay people to do that, to be on set and listen to me sound like a fucking Hollywood know-it-all, but they pay people, continuity people. And I was watching the 39 Steps the other night because it's free to watch on Amazon, and look at my socks, man. I love these. Black women are so fucking beautiful. So, when sometimes I see a black woman, and every time I see a black woman, I just say, God damn, you're so fucking beautiful. What the fuck? Like statues, they're like walking statues, man. And that's objectifying. I know that's wrong, but I'm also a pig because I'm a dude, right? I mean, there's that, right? To throw in the mix, right? This is getting really heavy. Heavier than I intended. The John Derrick impersonator. Where's my Bo Derrick? Goddamn, she was so pretty. 10. Oh my God, the cornrows. Oh, Air Fives. Yeah, man. Jeez, Farrah Fawcett and Bo Derek, man. Oh my God. Fucking Kleenex industry boomed. They were booming, man. Kleenex and that fucking hand lotion. Yeah. Anyways, I digress. Back to my childhood, right? Which is where all dying people go. I'm not dying, but I mean, we're all dying, right? Whatever. I love that. I love how my sex machine talks to me, right? Just unbidden, right? Just a little elbow action, right? And she's like, oh, sing, yeah, sing to me, baby. And you know, I love my this thing, the noisy thing, the cymbals, the tiny cymbals on it. I love that thing. And today I was listening to a song, and the things that my sweet daughter told me to buy. Buy those things, Dad. You fucking dude. I'm like, okay, daughter. Daughter. So, what is my point? Oh, I just had what I had was Shakespearean, a King Lear, a Learian thought, right? Because I have got two daughters. No, I have two daughters, but Lear had three, right? Two of them were fucking gonorrhea, like fucking gonorrhea. Shakespeare, come on, dude, that's a little much, right? Name a fucking kid gonorrhea. Fuck. And then there's fucking what, Cordelia, or which is who's a good daughter in that, right? Fuck, you got fucking diarrhea in the pants, and you got fucking gonorrhea, and then you got the daughter with the fucking beautiful name, Shakespeare. Man, come on, that's a loaded deck, dude. Right? Those dice were fucking. You fixed them fucking dice, dude. Anyways, no, but I was listening to a song today on my beautiful machinies that I've augmented with AI things. So what was the point? Oh, okay. So I got these, and then because these break down the tracks, right? They break down the tracks, and so someone's using like a 4-track recording device, right? I could hear I could hear, not the cowbell. I could hear the shaky thing. That thing. I could hear it, and the whoever was playing it was really getting into it, right? I mean, they were like the fucking. I'm gonna say, what's his name? Donald Fagen of Shaky, and that noisy thing. Anyways, the Shakers. So, hey, Mr. Shaker Man. Shake a song for us, and your jingly jangly shaky things will go do 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 do. Anyways, once a songwriter, always a songwriter, right? And so enough clowning. Oof. Okay. Oh, the point. Oh, the point. Yeah, there's a point. There's a point. Oh, the point was when I said Ninja Entrepreneur. It's a great title, man. Ninja Entrepreneur. The point of that was that when I was a sales rep many moons ago, when I was a sales rep, I had a company car, brand new company car. See, I love sales, and I think if you don't know what the fuck you want to do sales. My uncle Richard, who's a genius, literally a genius. For a while he sold Volkswagens, and he sold my mom one, and we love that that little Beetle, man. Oh my God, that Beetle. Summers in Sacramento in the 70s. You arrive, it's 125 fucking degrees outside. You arrive at a fucking stoplight or a stop sign. You're like, oh, please move. Please, VW, just go a little bit so it's like air conditioning. But it's just fucking furnace air coming through, right? Oh, fuck. Which was better than no air, right? And so, God damn, my childhood was so hard, but so interesting, and it made me a tough person, you know. And I always told not too tough, but tough enough, right? And I always told my daughters, I always said, you could kick me off an airplane over Kathmandu or whatever. God damn, that sounds horrible. I could parachute down, and I could, within a couple of days, I would have a business selling like, what do they have in Kathmandu? Prayer flags. I don't, whatever, right? I mean, I would be doing it, and enjoying it too, because I love sales, man. I love it. I love sales just for the sake of sales. But I digress too much. My point is this: I had a good job. I had a company car. I had a salary. I had a bonus structure that was fucking amazing. I mean, I was shooting fish in a barrel, and the old timers out there, sales professionals, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, that was like the fucking lucky, like that one fucking the moonshot of your career, right? And it wasn't even that. In retrospect, it wasn't even that. It was gonna be life changing, but it really was actually, and. A lot of goodness came from that. A lot of evil came from that too, but a lot of goodness, right? It's important to acknowledge that. And so the beauty of being, here's it is, of being a dedicated sales rep versus a commission only sales rep. The beauty of that is that you have a company card, an Amex, right? And you get miles, you get all this shit. It's great, right? I mean, normal cats, they they gotta like pay fucking like civilian prices for shit, right? And you driving a car, which is worth. My uncle Richard worked for the IRS. He told me that's like $25,000 fucking a year. You have to add that to your salary. So if your salary is 50, you have to add another 25. That's 75,000. Plus, I was only working. So the education company, I was working 9 fucking months out of the year. I mean, it was a dream job, right? And I just got so lucky that first because our materials were adopted by the state of California. Assembly bill, I don't remember, 1030, something like that. No. And I had, I'm at home, sales rep, right? I'm like, just playing Doom. I'm playing Doom in my home office, right? Just over the fence, I could hear my daughters playing at the Montessori school that we put them in, my wife and I, right? And they're playing. I'm playing Doom. My kids are on. I can hear them because it's Davis, and my fence abutted the school's fence, the Montessori's fence, right? So I'm just there, like bring. Hello, yeah, this is Chris with yeah, corporation, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you have wait a minute. You have $350,000. Okay, you have $350,000, and let me get my pen. 350,000. Okay, and when can I get out there? Tomorrow? It's tomorrow. What time tomorrow? What time's tomorrow? What time's tomorrow's good, right? I don't care. Lunch, whatever you want. All right, cool. I'll see you then. All right, right on. I remember I saw you at the Library Association meeting last year. Remember? I was the dude dressed in fluorescent stuff. I looked like a big weirdo. Oh, you remember me? Oh, yeah, you were nice too, sweetheart. Yeah, right on. Yeah, you're cool, man. I remember. And you had a dog, Pomeranian. His name was Oscar. How is Oscar? Shit, how is your Pomeranian? He won the. No way. Are you kidding? He won the. Do you see what I just did there? I was being a salesman. And what that means is you're interested in other human beings. Right? I mean, is that such a fucking wild thing to do? Is to be interested in another fucking human being? You selfish prick. Right? I mean, I'm talking to myself. When I say selfish prick, I'm talking about, Chris Reed, right? I mean, yeah. Those two things go together, by the way, bondage and that, So, here I go. Ninja. I cat in the wall. Ninja. Entre. It helps when I speak a little French. Entrepreneur. I need a Indian American kid. Entrepreneur. Ninja. Entrepreneur. That's the new thing, right? Forget that songwriting stuff. That's for a bunch of sissies. So, no, the sales stuff, right? The sales stuff I love. And I've done 4 other videos, the sales. And if you're a sales professional, if you don't watch those, you're doing a disservice to yourself. God damn, that sounds potentially fucking hard. Good fuck. Okay, you're doing a disservice to yourself because I was in the trenches. I was in the fucking trenches. I've been. How many bridge salesmen do you know in Southeast Asia competing against Chinese corporations who give away the bridges? They give them away. Do you understand? They give it away, and that's brilliant, right? I mean, that's a brilliant thing to do. How do I compete? How do I go there with my beautiful, wonderful steel modular bridges? I go there and I just get fucking creamed, man. They cream me. Why? Because my shit per cubic yard is fucking 10 times what the Chinese price is for reinforced concrete, right? I can't compete. I can't. And but that's okay. Because I sold those fucking bridges. I did. Okay? I mean, it happened that, one of the sales was in Oman, and I got that cell when I was in the smoking, I was in the smoking part of the Istanbul airport, right? And there's a dude there. I said, "Hey, how you doing, man? You like an important cat? What the fuck you do, man?" He said, "Oh, I don't know. You know, the oil business." I'm like, a little bit, friend. Yeah, I know a little bit about it. What do you need? I said, I'll sell you a bridge right now, friend. I got an engineering firm back in France. Those boys, they're gonna fucking work up with whatever you want, man. Right? He's like, okay, my friend. We will call you with with a satchel of fucking money. What do they call it? A success fee. Right, right on. A corruption fee, right? So look at that. God damn. I got the biggest glue gun. I got the biggest glue gun in the industry, man. So, anyways, yeah, we're going to market the Ninja Entrepreneur glue gun because if you don't have a glue gun, man, get with the Pro, man. So, back to the thing. So, I am now in the mode of okay. I'm with because my father. I never saw my dad much, right? But you know what? So that means every time my daddy said something to me, it meant a lot. Plus, he was just gregarious, fun, lovely, kind, wonderful human being. Very soulful man, very funny man. A lot of demons. He did 2 tours in Vietnam. Yeah, that's a fucking story. I don't have time for that now, do I? No, I don't. But remind me to tell you the Vietnam story. God damn. God damn, the sparks flew then, man. Between my mom and him, because my mom turned him into the draft board after he started fucking the lady across the street. Whose life is that? Who's fucking who? Oh, me. That's all right. That's all right. I got some songs out of it, right? I did. I mean, I just did. And, but the point about investing in yourself, that's this Ninja Entrepreneur. This is the fifth in the Cell series. And I'll put it like a dollar bill as the thumbnail. So here's the thing. Back to the Chinese symbol of hardship or obstacle to overcome is that character in the language, that character, like this is character. And that language, that beautiful language, Chinese, that ancient, beautiful language. When I say Chinese, it's just, I mean, it encompasses so many thousands of characters and eons and millennia. So please don't give me any fucking shit, right? Don't be pedantic. I hate that. I hate that fucking DEI pedanticism. I fucking hate it. And that's why that fucking scumbag won, by the way. God damn. But whatever, right? So, but you need, every job I mean the killer job that I had in publishing, educational publishing, the best job I ever had in my, IRS will tell you it was the best job I ever had, and it wasn't even very much, right? I'm not, and it wasn't even 100,000. It was like approaching it in 2001. I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, amongst our friends, I think our Friday night dinner group, I think I was among the top earners. I think, the others were like PhDs at UC Davis, and they're professors and researchers and smart motherfuckers. God damn, I love talking to them. And you know what's weird is before I knew I had Asperger's. What the fuck, man? Before I knew I had Asperger's, you could put me in a room with, let's say, a PhD candidate in molecular biology, one in entomology, another PhD postdoc, let's say, in nuclear fusion, and then one in nuclear fission. Put me in a room with those PhDs, and I could talk to every single one of them about what they were studying and understand it in a broad sense, not in not in the fucking, dotted I fucking that level, the micro level, but the macro level, I understood very well. And I love talking to smart people, and I think my channel, the Chris Reed channel, I think it's taken off because people I think people are, they're tired of stupidity. I mean, basically, right? I mean, just tired of fucking the banality, of evil, right? I mean, the banality of evil, man. Now I sound like the dude in fucking, man, right? Um, anyways, the point is that when I was a sales rep and I was not an independent rep, I was a dedicated rep, right? I was their bitch. Okay. It was great because my boss, Frank, every fucking boss in publishing or whatever his name, Frank. Okay. Frank, he's like, oh shit, Chris, go buy 5 fucking cases of Chenin Blanc champagne, whatever the Napa Valley calls it. Get a fucking champagne cake, and get 27 boxes of fucking the largest thing of See's candy you can, right? And just more and more and more, right? And I have my van. My company car is a van, right? Dodge Caravan, right? So I just fucking go boom, buy all this shit, and then set up the tables, put the draping on, the table, make it look really pretty with the company logo. And I love that, man. I was proud of my job, And then the more I did it, the more I liked it because my competitors, they became my friends, you know. And Del Rettinger, his husband, but they weren't married. Juan perished in the nicest man I ever met. He perished in the Air Alaska thing, and I saw him. We were down in San Diego at a show, and I said, I'll see you on Monday or whatever for a thing in Sacramento, right? Book fair, and a mutual. Well, one of my best friends, dearest, bestest, sweetest, most wonderful man in the world, Sebastian. I think he called me and he said, because he was in the business too, Sebastian. I think he called me. We were in high school together, and he was in the business, which was a real coincidence. And but he called me and he said, "Did you hear about Juan?" I said, "No, what?" He was in that Alaska Airlines. What a smack to the gob that is, man. That is such a smack to the gob. We were just talking. It's that kind of thing, right? We were just talking, and it's hard, man. Life's fucking hard sometimes. And I haven't been dealt. Well, I was gonna say I haven't been dealt hard blows, but I was sexually molested. I was beaten. And I think, but some kids have it worse, and they do. That's the obscene thing. Is that all in all, my psychopathic fucking dangerous, horrifying childhood was actually a pretty good one, So, and we all got our scars, right? We all got our scars, right? And my glue gun incident thing, that it's gonna heal, right? And someone said you got to suffer for your art, right? And that's a cliche, it's a banality, right? But it's true. I mean, I've suffered decades of toiling in the dark and screaming in a void, trying to be heard. And every artist who hears this right now, they know exactly what I'm talking about. But with my Asperger's, I had to I don't know, alcohol made it to where I could communicate with people and be on their level, right? It dumbed me down, and that sounds so fucking pretentious, but it's true. It just dumbed me down, made me numb. It numbed me down, and it almost killed me, but it was a blessing, It truly was. Who's that Canadian cat doctor? Oh God, he's so good. I bought his book and Gabor Mate, right? Gabor Mate. What a fucking wonderful man. What a soulful fucking dude, right? Soul, right? That's what the other side doesn't have, man. Is soul. The thing they claim to have an abundance of, right? So hypocritical, so aggrandizing and nasty. And what the fuck do they have on Lindsey fucking Graham? That's what I want to know. Whatever it is, that's some nasty shit, man. Shit, Lindsay, you fucking weirdo. Oh, says he. Who am I to cast fucking aspersions, man? Right? This is oaky piece of shit trash dude, me, right? Cast aspersions on Lindsey Graham's fine character that changes as the wind blows. Oh, the point of this sales thing, ninja sales thing, which has gone on way too long, is I'm sorry for that. Brevity, brevity has never been. No, timing though. I'm working on it. You know, the comedic timing thing. But brevity, no. If I don't know. So, anyways, ninja entrepreneur. You got to spend money. My dad, who I talked to, I think 15 times in my life, but I can remember. You know, I mean, there was more times. I got to tell you a story. He built me a fort in the back dirt backyard, impacted by 110. You know, if you live in the West, you know what I'm talking about. It is fucking dirty. A couple of like fucking. He made me a fort out of a couple pieces of discarded plywood. Right, they're all fucked up, had nails and shit, and they were left on like a construction site, right, and cardboard. And he made me the ugliest fucking kids club. I was 5. I remember this. Might be part of my ass boogers, but my dad, my dear old fucking dad, he said, son, go to Highway 80. Highway 80 ran it was like a football field length from our house, okay? And he's like, go get a piece of rubber, because those rubber tires, son, they explode on the semis. I'm like, rubber tires explode on semis. Okay. He said, now go, you'll find it on the shoulder. The shoulder, that's the side of the freeway, son. Go there and get a piece of rubber. Get a piece of rubber about that size, son. Can you do that? I can do that, daddy, right? He sent me to the fucking Highway 80 freeway when I was 5 years old to get a fucking piece of blown out tire. Who the fuck? What the fuck? God damn. Oh, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. That's some fucking weird shit, right? So, my dad, who I saw very infrequently, thank God, because he would have killed me, right? So, he said to me, when my dad spoke, and that's why daddies are so important, you know. Hey, dads out there, you know. I don't care if you got 10 baby mamas, man. Call your fucking kids once in a while, dude, right? Please. But so whenever my dad spoke, it had such weight. It had such weighty, august sort of, you know, that kind of thing, right? He said to me 2 things. I'm going to tell you for free right now, okay? All you got to do is hit subscribe, and that other thing, hit subscribe, and like, my daddy said this. I'm going to end here. My daddy said this. Okay, this is for the people who ain't got no daddies, right? And I had other daddies too. My grandpa was my daddy. I had Hannibal, this man I just met on this, you know, and he had a wife and baby, and he befriended me. He played guitar. That's why, you know, I just loved him so much, and he was so instrumental in my life, and in such a beautiful way, you know. Hannibal, God damn, I wonder how he is. He must be ancient by now. But he was such a kind man, you know. Kindness, right? That's what this is about. But my daddy, he told me 2 things, right? I'm telling you right now, those of you who ain't got no daddy, I'm going to share my daddy with you, right? My daddy said, if you want to be happy in life, son, 2 things, right? I'm like, happy in life, 2 things. And this is like when I was 17 years old, and I flew back to Port Charlotte, Florida to spend time with him. And God, those were such nice times. And I was 17, and I bought a fucking metal rebel flag license plate, right, to put on my fucking 68 Chevelle back in California, right? I had a Chevelle 68. It was blue, fucking midnight blue, and had a white vinyl top and mag wheels, chrome mag wheels. And so I was going to put that fucking rebel flag thing on the front of my car And you know my dad, a boy, he's a California boy from Ojai, California, right? You know what my dad said? He was born in Ohio, though, from good stock, right? You know what my daddy said? He said, "Why are you buying this thing?" It was $5. I remember it was cheap. He said, "Why are you buying this trinket?" He was a man of God. My dad. He was a godly man too. Raging alcoholic too, like me, but a godly man in his way. He said, "Son, why are you buying this rebel flag thing?" I said, "Cause Daddy, Dukes of Hazzard looks so cool. Don't that look cool, Daddy? Daddy, ain't that cool, Daddy? Do you love me, Daddy? Do you accept me, Daddy? You know." And there's a guy, 2 tours of Vietnam, never killed nobody. He was a lineman. All he did was he strung line from like fire bases to fire base to headquarters. That's all he did, right? And the Vietnamese, the Viet Cong, man, they're like, "Oh look, Bob Reed's up on the fucking pole," and they're like, "No, don't shoot him. He's a nice guy." The Viet Cong are like, "Nah, we're not gonna shoot him, even though he's right." He's on the other side. That was my dad, Bob Reed, man. He was such a righteous fucking man. I love him so much, and I wish I could have known him more. You know, if you knew Bob Reed, please tell me some anecdotes about him. Any. Um, my dad's two things. I'm sharing with you right now. Right? Pretend like I'm your dad. If you don't have a dad, pretend like I am. Okay, I'd be so happy and blessed to be your dad. Really, and I mean that. I mean that so much. I wish you knew how much. But my dad, me now, I'm going to say it to you. If you want to be happy in life, there's two things. Keep your life simple. That is such a fucking amorphous directive. Okay, I still don't. The other one was be your own boss. And I never, goddamn, lemonade stand, I loved it. I was selling my own fucking product. But life, being a poor white trash kid from the Bay Area, I mean, I was going to, retail was like, that was my thing, man. I'll be retail, right? And I did retail for years and years. And then I realized that if I didn't go to college and make something of myself, that I would die behind a fucking cash register, And there's nothing wrong with that. I love retail. I love it. And I was so fucking good at it too. God damn, I was so good at it. I don't want to blow my own horn, but I was really good at it. I love retail. It's so fun. What I love about retail is you buy something, let's say for wholesale for $1, and then you sell it for $2.50. I mean, that's fucking sexy, right? I mean, if you're into numbers and profits like I am, that's just some sexy shit right there, right? And then different products like produce versus paper products, everything has different margins, and it's so interesting and fun to me. Business, I mean, it's business, and I love business, right? So, me. I want you to benefit from it. So, my dad's thing, man, keep your life simple, whatever the fuck that means. I still don't know. The other thing was always plug your product. Pig boobs, pitted and dated prunes from California. Try some now. The other thing was keep your life simple and be your own boss. And so now at 59, I just turned 59 in December. I'm finally like making the leap from being an employee, a teacher, OUSD. And I love my job and I love my colleagues. Being an employee and then to being my own boss, doing clown things on YouTube, right? And I love YouTube. I love the support they've given me, and amazing support, and it's so subtle, it's so very subtle and interesting. And I had a guy I was in a hotel lobby. I just live in hotels now, right? And that happens if your YouTube channel. I think if it takes off, you start living in hotels for some reason. I mean, all my kids are in France, right? And so I'm just waiting to go back to France, really. So. And I've got some friends there too who are still friends. I think that I haven't pissed off too much with my drunken bullshit. I think, maybe. Goddamn, 34 minutes. Chris, shut the fuck up. Goddamn, I'm verbose. I'm sorry. Je suis bavard. Hein? Désolé. Hein? Vraiment. Bavard. Blah, 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 blah. Whew. So, Back to the lesson at hand, Rex Kwando. All right, so I gotta work on my biceps, man. I look like Chicken Man. You should see me goddamn naked. No, you shouldn't. You'd be like, ah! No. I was gonna say, gotta let my body go. I never had a body to begin with, so such a liar. More on lying later. About sales, right? So you have to invest in yourself. You do. You got to make a leap, and there comes like an optimal time, maybe a point of inflection. I think that's what they call it. Yeah, where you make the leap. You say, "Fuck it. I have enough experience. I have enough valeur ajoutée, enough added value. I have enough moxie. I'm a hard worker. I love what I do." Right, and you just fucking go for it. Right, and I've heard that before. Like, if you want to be successful, do what you love. Well, I'm hey kids, let's put on a show. I love that. I love theatrics. I love being in plays. I loved it. Oh God, I loved it so much. And Doris Holmes, Benisha, oh my God. This woman taught celestial navigation, right? She was on Broadway. I mean, I think she was on Broadway, or maybe just slightly off, but she taught celestial navigation during World War II to our boys, right? Our boys who would get shot down and end up in the drink, right? Or they're ball turret gunner or whatever. And she was such an amazing. And when she spoke, when she acted, oh my God, it was as if you were being visited by the ghost of Edith Moorhead or something. She was so amazing, and God, I loved her, and she loved me too. And I know this because there's been in my life a couple times when women teachers, not men, fuck you, man. When women teachers have, they thought this little boy needs some extra momming, right? Because his mommy ain't doing too good, right? His mommy's in jail. His mommy's using and abusing, and right. So I've had a couple teachers, women teachers, that said, "Okay, boy," and I had one. It was a David Lubin. I think her name was Mrs. Williams, and I was being a total fucking dick because I was living a hard life, and I was mean to a girl, like dipping her pigtails in the inkwell. Not that. But I remember Miss Williams took me aside, and she was crying. I mean, she had tears, and she said, "I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry. I have to punish you for this." I said, "Please don't cry. Please, 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 Mrs. Williams. I'm sorry. I'm such a bad boy. Please don't cry. Please, my mom's crying at home, and now you're crying. What am I doing? I'm making every woman I meet cry." That would be a fucking trend. Women, stay away. I love you, man. I love you so much. I love you. I love women. I love you. I love your curves. I love your... Man, when you put your head right there, and you say nice things in that hole. I love that. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up. Keep your life simple and be your own boss if you can. It's really hard to be your own boss. It really is. I mean, it requires a lot of creativity, a lot of desire, a lot of pent up frustration, a lot of luck, a lot of God's help, a lot of friends help, financial help, a lot of promises made, promises kept, promises soon to be made, promises, a wing and a prayer, really. That's what I'm going to call this. It's not the ninja entrepreneur, it's wing and a prayer, right? All right, peace out. I love all of you. I really do. I love you. And I know times are hard. They're real hard. I love the bacon Western cheeseburger, right? And so today I'm driving and I see Dixon. I know Dixon. I know every Carl's Jr. from here to fucking Kathmandu. And so I'm the Dixon. I started squirting out, my salivary, and I was like, bing, 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 bing. I'm like, I had to feed the beast. And I'd already eaten like two bananas when I was driving, right? Oh shit! But I had to have that fucking thing. I needed it too, comfort food, right? And that's all right to comfort yourself with something that's fucking evil. Because that shit's fucking evil. That breaks every rule in the fucking Bible. And if it spoke, I mean, that would be the Antichrist, right? The hammer, like, okay, let's say bow before Beelzebub, right? Shit. But anyhow, I love you all, and just keeping on, and you're not alone. I love you.